I am so happy for this episode. The only other opal in this game I can remember was when he said that it would have a huge influence over how much of an influence the play. Quinn is the man. Poop. Hey. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you and I am late.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Quinn here. Welcome to episode 6 of the MLB The Show 26 franchise. Today on the mound is Christopher Sanchez for his second start of the season. Today's game's at 1 o'clock, and yeah, I'm just going to introduce and then I'm going to be mute for the rest of the episode. Yeah, alright. Today, Trey Turner is going to have the day off because he's not been playing well. Aiden Miller's gonna have to start at short. JT's on the day off too. Alright. Alrighty, guys. Let's hit it. Alrighty, guys. Alright, I'm gonna be silent for the rest of the video. Please like it. I'm gonna say a little something at the end, and please enjoy the video.
City of brotherly
Have a great
love
day.
at Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Our starting pitcher in this one, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Just about to get underway, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And a left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Oh, and he hit him.
Dead ball. That hit him.
Man at first, Luis Garcia digs in now.
Right
through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Miles Michaelis. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Not close with that one. Ball 2. And another ball. That's through there for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That one carrying. Gone. And Schwartz blasts one out. His second of the year. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Lyle gets under it. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Bryson Stock now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one gets down for a hit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man at second. Struck him out swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Phillies get one by way of the long. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second, Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Stays alive. Tap back to the mound. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out. Brady House, the next to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a big swing and a miss. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Foul ball. Nunez working in new surroundings after getting selected in the Rule 5 draft in the offseason. That's outside. And the count is 1-1.
Yeah, Rule 5 pickups can be so critical at times. Think of some of the players acquired that way. Johan Santana, Shane Vick.
Boom. Throws on to first. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Bottom half. Inning number 2. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. That one misses, and it's 2-2. That's a little bit low. Gets a piece, and stays alive. And that's low for ball 4.
Take your base.
Man at first with one gone. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And here's the rookie center fielder, Justin Crawford. Swings through that one.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Ball one there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. That one missed. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Inside. Ball 3. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they're all loaded up. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that one missing low.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Harry Ford, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. This one popped up right side. And there's one away. Up now for Washington, Joey Wiemer. Splits the plate, 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Rolled over to third. Boom. Fires across the diamond. Awesome play there. So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle will hit next. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Backed off the plate that time. Oh, that one almost gets him again. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Swing and a ground ball. Stop. He's in there. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now one missed.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Strike 2. Got it looking. Of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Fought off foul.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
Ball,
and I'm seeing
inside.
very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And there's 1 down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Aiden Miller. To third, House. The throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Rafael Marchand digs in now. And there's a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. That one almost got him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
We've seen that a few times now. They're chasing fastballs that are off the plate. They need to be more disciplined with those pitches.
And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. So 2 down. Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Foul ball there.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 innings complete. Welcome back.
Leading off.
And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Ground ball left side. And foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Phils leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two. Next offering is outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. That one hit the knees for a strike. In there. Got him looking for the K. And he's ready to go. Last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Slider right there. Swings and misses. 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Chopped left side. House tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
Hi.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. So they make ready now for the 5th inning. And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Right through there for strike. Nunez, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Swings through that. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Next pitch is outside. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ford, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Joey Wiemer digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Boom, throws on to first, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how series has played out so far. Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. In the air out to center. And it falls. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Miller leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Daylight. Lyle digging in for the Nationals. That one hammered but pulled foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. James Wood now at the plate. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Chopped to third. And a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Garcia under it. Out. Number 2. For C.J. Abrams now. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. Nats go down 1. Back. Now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andre Granillo. This is his 3rd time out this year. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Weimer under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Phillies.
At the plate, Adolis Garcia. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Andres Chaparro, the next to hit. That one fouled off. The Nats still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia moving under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. And they'll do it again. He goes down looking. Seven. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Phillies, center fielder.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Bounce to the right. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Back to the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher on here, Cole Henry.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. 1 out, man at first. Runner on the move. And that one sliced foul. Way out front for strike 2. Sets him down looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Play goes to first now, but he's back in.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this
runner on the go. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Just missed it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Popped up. 1 away. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. He hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer.
That's a strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Fights it off, he'll see another. And before the pitch, he steps off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here, Bank Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies. Henry measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Rafael Marchand, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Center field. Lyle on his way over. 2 away. Here comes the skipper. On the mound now, Mitchell Parker. He's into the game with the bases empty. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. And here comes Alec Ball. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Lyle leading things off and takes a strike. 3 outs from a no-hitter. This one in the air, center field. Crawford coming on. And there's one away. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out. Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Tap foul at the plate.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
They're down to their final strike.
Alright guys, this is 1 pitch away from a run no-hitter with Chris Hansen. Sorry about the stutter. Here's 0-2.
And the no-hitter just 1 out away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Here's 0-2. Dangerous Abram. 0-2 pitch.
2 down, nobody on.
2 down, 2 outs. 0-2. Foul ball. The 0-2 pitch from Chris Hansen. 0-2.
Ground ball and
Jay Miller, and he gets the out. Sanchez is through a no-hitter. Nice.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant.
I'm so proud of myself. First no-hitter of MLB The Show 26.
It seemed like everyone was on board.
For episode 6.
But most importantly,
Mr. No-hitter.
W for the team.
Nice. Alright guys. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And you like the video. Peace out. Next episode will be Zachary Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. Alrighty guys, peace.